Okay, instead of coming to you with the usual bike ride or gym picture, I wanted to share something with you today because it was a bit of an epiphany. So I'm talking to my nephew, and he tells me that he's got a group of people in a Facebook group. They're going to do a weight loss challenge, and you have to pay to get into it. And last time, the winner won $2,000. Now, I've seen this before. My oldest daughter Jessie did it. She sent me a link. I can't remember what the name of it is. I checked it out. You pay into it so much, you put in how much you want to lose, and blah blah blah. And there's, come to find out, there's several different places. Now, initially, that's like it's a good idea because money's a good motivator, right? If you have money on the line that you're going to lose, and on top of that, money that you can make, it gives you a push, right? And at first, I'm like, yeah, that's great. Here's the caveat though. That's a great motivator, but if you don't have, and I put mind maintenance because you have to have it in your mind. You have to have this vision of a lifestyle and the body that you want. Because I still remember when I lost all my weight, I was at a conference and we had a break, and I go to the bathroom. I'm coming out of the bathroom, and there's a huge mirror on the way out. And I looked and I did not recognize myself. I was like, damn. It's like, holy shit, I look pretty good. In my mind's eye, I still saw myself as heavier. So that's what happens. We tend to go back to where what our mind is. We have to. That's just the way it works. Now, so you have to get it in your mind and maintain that, right? But the other part of the maintenance is maintaining the health. If you jump into uh, a challenge, whether it's a boot camp or just a plain old weight loss challenge or an Atkins diet or whatever it might be, you're taking your habits that you're doing right that got you to the weight that you are, and then you're like over here, and then you jump off this cliff. And then you have to figure out how to fly, right? Because you've got to, you got to figure it out because you want to win the money. You're doing this challenge, and you're going to do it, and you might do things that aren't the best for you. Maybe you take some, you go out and find some metabolism booster pills or some appetite suppressants, or you starve yourself, or you do things that you would normally do, right? And then you hit the goal. You win, you lose the weight, you win the money, whatever. Then what happens? You've burned yourself out. You've killed yourself. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, you're probably thinking, "Man, as soon as this is over, I'm gonna go hit that buffet. I'm gonna go get that pizza. I'm gonna go do this and do that." And what happens is you start climbing back to the top of that cliff where you jumped off. And then you're back up there again. You have to figure out if you're going to do one of these challenges, great. I'm always for whatever motivation it takes to get you to get going. But the mind maintenance has to be, how am I going to maintain this? You're going to have to figure out, what am I going to do after this challenge is over on a daily basis? You have to have a bare minimum. You have to have a bare minimum that I will not exceed this amount of calories. I'll exercise at least this much. I'll at least do my stretches in the morning. That just without fail, that you'd have to be on your deathbed to not do it. Then you have your next level. Say, well, on average, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to work out for this many minutes a day, this many days a week. I'm not going to overeat. I'm going to have mind maintenance. One of the tricks is, how people pray before they eat. Before you eat, say an affirmation. I want this food to nourish me. I want to make sure I don't overeat, and be aware. Be aware. I put up a video earlier on Ron's Choice about being self-aware. Be aware. If you have troubles overeating, because you get done and you're like, what the hell? How did I eat so much? Right? You have to be aware. You have to know your pitfalls and your shortcomings and plan around them until it becomes normal maintenance and then it becomes habit and you won't have to worry about it, that you know you won't overeat. And another thing I want to point out that it hit me the other day, yesterday, because people used to do it with drinking. I stopped drinking years ago, and people, one's not going to kill you. Ah, come on, come on, come on. For some reason, people, I don't know what it is. I mean, I obviously have a drink here and there now, but it's the same thing with food. You're trying to watch what you eat. Somebody's eating pizza. Oh, have some. It won't kill you. One piece won't kill you. And it makes it hard, right? It makes it hard when you're trying to stay on track and instead of somebody being support. Oh, great, you're trying to watch. No problem, man. Let me, you don't have to go hide your food. You don't have to get whatever. But if I say no, I don't want any, just respect it. Why can't people do that? I'm not asking you not to eat the pizza. I'm not asking you not to eat it in front of me. I'm not asking you to do anything. You made the offer. I decline. Let's leave it at that. I don't even need to say, "Oh, that's great." Just want some pizza? No, thank you. Okay, cool. That's all. And I know it's tough when you live around people. Oh yeah, here. Oh. I don't know. Misery loves company, I guess. I don't know. I'm not watching my weight. I'm not watching my health. So here, you join me. I don't know what that mentality is, and that kind of goes along with the video I made earlier on Ron's Choice. It just blows me away, and that's just the way people think. And I don't know why. I try not to hold them against them, but I'm like, yeah, why do you do that? Why do you want to force what you're doing on someone else? That's the whole problem with the political scene right now. I want to force what I think and believe on you. And it just happens every day, day to day, with whether it's drinking, eating, or whatever. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Learn how to mind maintenance, and this is key with everything in your life, but especially with your eating, whatever challenge you have with, whether it's going to work out or whether it's eating the wrong stuff or the right stuff or whatever. Become aware and start taking action.